Hi everybody, it's Minnie here once again, and this is a new update for Tokyo. Yeah, seems like this is all I'm doing these days. Sad, nah, I know. So, this is the newest update, and all it really was me finishing the beach area. Finished can be put in quotation marks, of course, because I haven't completed all the effects yet. And even though you're hearing music right now, this music was not playing in-game. The music will be added separately. Not separately, but it still needs to be scripted in. I'm having a lot of issues with it. I'm using the music play script, which should be working because it works in every other game that they use it in. They don't use it in World at War except for on Verrückt when you play the zombie Easter egg. They use music states for everything else, and I don't know how to use music states because there's nothing on it. Anyway, so the FX and stuff hasn't been added in yet. Neither has the music, but the encounters have been finalized. I've finally done the loadout, and I've given you a Springfield, which actually increases the difficulty like 10 times, which is perfectly fine because I was originally finding this area too easy. You know, even though it is supposed to be the first area of the level, but you had 2 machine guns on you, you could just take them out. Like, it was super easy. And so this way it makes it a whole lot harder because sometimes you have to land, 4 shots on them before they die. In the meantime, you're also fending off all the other guards. I would never play this level on veteran. It'd be terrible. Anyway, some other things that I have to do is I haven't done what's it called yet. Besides the effects and of course the voice acting, which I still need to do. I'm still iffy on the last encounter, which you'll see I added in. But overall, it's looking pretty much like how I want it to look. Of course, it is just a mod, so I'm not going to go all out on it. I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. If I was getting paid for it, I would definitely work on the quality a little more. Let's see here. What else is there? I remember when I first started editing this area, the top part over there, it was blocked by boxes and stuff. You couldn't get to it. And my brother test played the area, and it didn't feel open enough. And so I went up there and I added the machine gun up there, and I opened that area up. Now it actually turns out, because you can actually skip this encounter and go to the next one, but if you do, you will be royally screwed because all of your enemies at this beach area will turn and swamp you from behind. And all the new enemies will spawn in, you'll get sandwiched immediately, and there's no cover for the back of you, so you'll be dead in an instant. It was my main fear. But it got solved. Yeah, this project has been really good for me, though, learning how to do a lot of scripting and stuff to handle certain situations, but certain things are still screwing with me. I swear, the music, I have a feeling like it has to do with... What's that thing called? The music has to do with finding the sound aliases or the sound files. I swear, because there's no way in hell that the settings that they have already set up in there, those things that they already had pre-scripted to work and that have worked in past games, aren't working now. Anyway, you'll notice some of the changes that I added, such as the change back there. I know you guys can see the tree line. I might do something to alleviate that, but I'm not too sure. Because I did kind of want to make it painfully obvious that it is still a mod. And I mean, you can already tell based on the level design here that my ideas on level design are a little different from Treyarch's, but I've also learned a lot since I started this project in terms of level design that I'm really happy about. And you can actually see, not in this encounter, though originally this encounter was really cool, but it was way too small. So I'm having the player run around through a swamp, and you'll see the swamp encounter. I'm actually really happy about it. My only complaint is that I didn't set up this area well enough to let your allies respawn closer. Oh, goodness, look at that. That's a yawn. That is a yawn. Wowzers. And also, this commentary here is being done post post gameplay, so I wasn't talking while I was recording, mostly because of the new increased difficulty of the beginning. I died something like 5 or 6 times, and I don't have a checkpoint system set up, so there's another thing I need to add is checkpoints. Checkpoints would be very helpful in the future. You guys have already seen these areas before. I just have to clear them out, or once again, I'm pretty mean when it comes to my levels. So yeah, if you run up a little too far, you're gonna get swamped from behind, just like before. Except these guys don't need to run up to you from behind because they're already there, and so then you'll just be hit on 2 sides. I did do a little bit to alleviate the pain from players because the way your soldiers are set up on the other side is in a V formation, but that V is, you know, while it's cool and it works, you can see it right there, it doesn't work entirely. This is something that I really liked. Me and my friend, back in 2012, 2013, I think a little bit of 2014, we used to constantly play World at War online. We would go and we would play co-op non-stop all day, co-op or multiplayer. I actually played it so much, 2 things happened. One, I discovered every single spawn point of the enemy AI, so I knew where they were always spawning at all times, which made it, when I played it on veterans, super easy. I did it in 3 days. Oh, but the other thing that it let me do, I was like, oh hey, maybe I should create some levels for us so then we could play some more. And that's what started my endeavor to create Guadalcanal, and then other creations which all got deleted, sadly, from 2013 up until now, which is pretty crazy now that I think about it. I've been going on for, yeah, this is about my 4th year doing this. This is terrible, man. 4 years, I still haven't released a single map. To be fair though, when I started I was like 15, so yeah, holy shit, I was 15 or 16, one of the two. No, yeah, I was 15 my entire sophomore year, except for the ending, which is when I started working on Guadalcanal. Oh my god, that is crazy. And I told my friend about it, and he was happy about it, but he didn't believe I could do it, and he was perfectly right. By the time I come out with Allied Offensive Update 4, that was my senior year, I was 17. I still had no idea how to do any scripting, so that was the biggest downside. And I had all these grandiose ideas and didn't know how to implement them. I actually, over summer, I taught myself how to do programming in C#. And so that basic understanding of programming has led me to be able to program using GSC scripting. And I'm really happy also about that the scripting language has stuff in, what am I thinking of? It has a giant scripting reference made by both Zeroy and the UGX community, and I use them both. It's very helpful in learning how to do certain things, and also I can use certain things that they don't know, how to use them. They don't know what happens or how they work, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, we're nearing the end here, so I'm gonna stop talking and let you enjoy the rest. Next update, I'm gonna be updating you on the city area. I'm going to finish up the entirety of the city area. City area doesn't have a lot left to do anyway. I think I have 1 or 2 more encounters, and they're all inside a big building, so it'll be super easy. I don't know when that update's going to be coming by. My school semester starts in 4 days, and I am taking 15 units, which means about 45 hours of work per week on top of working. So, wish me luck, guys, and I'll get out a new update to you as fast as I can. Also, on the 1st of February, I'm going to be unveiling a new project. It's also going to be in World at War, so don't expect anything grandiose. I'm just showing you some of the outside areas that I did here. Yeah, I'm going to show you a new update to a project that I can hopefully get some other mappers for World at War on board with. And if so, then I think it'd turn out to be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go for now, and you all have a wonderful day.